Fucking weirdos. I reached 100 followers on this channel today. I think Mum's upset with me for some reason. Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. And today I've got a plan. So basically, how do I change this to camera tracking? Does it tell me? If I just hold down my face, does it lock me in? No. Well, I need to figure that out. That's really annoying. Start. There we go. Sweet. Right, so basically, I am building something which is a live selling app, and I can tell you that here because nobody watches these vlogs, which is fine, right? So you can call me ambitious, but basically I think I can build. Where's it going? Where's the camera going? Over here, mate. That's it. Hello, mate. I'm over here. Has it got me? Brilliant. There we go. So yeah, basically I think call me ambitious, but I think I can make a live selling app that's better than what Not on eBay Live and Tilt. Because I know what I'm building, right? And for a different category as well. So we build it for the discount category, which is like homewares, garden, DIY, electronics, and we stay away from the gamey stuff like Pokemon cards and all that faff. And we don't aim it at clothes either. Now I think I have a huge audience. I've got 500,000 people that follow me. The majority of them are in the UK. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to bring enough traffic to this app, which would only be it probably only need to be a couple of hundred people for myself to make money. And if I'm making money from the app, right, then that means other people can also make money from the app. So that's what I'm building. I've started it last night. I'm building it upstairs, and I'm probably going to be doing it for a couple of months. I'm in an eBay contract until like next year anyway, until like next March. So you know, there's no going anywhere from that. But I don't know what company that's under, so maybe I'll be able to do it under another company. Anyway, it's all exciting, and I think this is the way forward. In other news, I bought Jack out of ScanJunki, so I own that app, which is on the Play Store. You can go check that out. It's just ScanJunki in the App Store, and so I need to start doing some videos on that as well. So I'll have to be going to Tesco to get those videos on. How's this milk looking? Still looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to go out of date ages ago. And I've got a meeting with James today, and I've just spoken to the planning people, and they said it would need a change of use, basically, for the property, for the theatre. They said the theatre would need a change of use to be able to change it from a theatre to what I need. So I'm going to have to say to James that we're going to have to wrap up the current lease, right? So wind up the current lease, get the planning in place properly, and then start another lease so I can get my 3 free months and all of that good stuff, because at the moment we've just wasted it and it's been so annoying. Let me go upstairs and show you what I'm building anyway. So this is what we've got going at the moment. We've got three clawed sessions running, and if I just show you a couple of bits here. So this session is running what we need on the we're doing everything on the local host at the moment, and then I've got a development app on my phone. Let me show you it here, called Expo Go, and this is what the app looks like so far. So we're going to tie it into our bidders branding, because I've got that domain. I think it's a sick domain, and yeah, I just think it works really well. The carousel doesn't work there. Interesting. We've got people's stories up here, which will open up photos, whatever those stories are, when it's working. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to keep working on this anyway then. Oh, and we've got the desktop version as well. So this is what the desktop version will look like so far. This is going to tie in with our actual bidders page, but it doesn't yet, so leave me out. We're going to head out now and go to the meeting. Exciting. So basically, I spoke with the plan department, and the plan department said that, well, they basically confirmed, I mean, they're going to confirm, but they basically confirmed that it probably needed a change of use of planning, because sui generis means that you can only use that specific type of planning for that specific type of building, right? So any material change would need a planning change. So I'm going to have to say to James, which is my landlord, look, I think we should unwind the lease, apply for the planning. If it even gets approved, we'll do the lease again with the same terms, right? Because I don't think it will get approved. I don't think it will get approved one bit, and I'm worried about that, you know? I physically won't be able to use the building. So those are my concerns. Anyway, we're going to go for that meeting. Also, a bit of a positive note, I reached 100 followers on this channel today. I've got 500,000 followers, 500,000 short form followers, and I reached 100 followers on my YouTube channel. I'm pretty happy with that, so thank you all so much for following, and I hope you keep enjoying the content, and I'll try and make it better. You know, we'll get better stuff eventually. That was a pretty positive meeting. He wants to pay for pretty much everything apart from the, you know, up-rated alarm, which, you know, is obviously more than what was in when we took it on anyway, so it's my responsibility. But anyway, he's going to pay for the majority of it and just slide him a bit of cash for the extra. And he said about the planning that he's had a property that he needs planning permission for since 2019 that he keeps appealing, and you know, that's obviously been 7 years now, and he's still not got that or done it. And they haven't enforced closure, so let me answer this. I thought I'd drop into the warehouse and just go to make sure everyone's okay. I think Mum's upset with me for some reason. She's always upset with me. Okay, where is she? Oh, that's a lot of parcels there. There's a printer there. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Is it? Well, I've stayed a little bit longer than I wanted to because we're fixing loads of issues, predominantly with this shipping out system. So I'll be going home soon, but this is just taking a little bit longer than expected. That was weird. I don't know what was going on there. It was like I was recording a time lapse. But let's turn that music off. I need to think about a way to make the groundlings upstairs not be too big, but be big enough, but make it a place to be. Lily pointed out a very good point. If I make that venue at the top, it's going to be hard to make it feel like it's full, if you know what I mean. That's going to be a difficult thing, so we need to think about that. And we're finally home. Time to do a little bit more work and get on the computer. Oh, my recycling bin's still out. I better bring that in. So we've got a little bit further with the app. So now we've got stories up here. So you can see I've added up a story, EcomKings, and if I want to add one there, I'll just go like that. And then I can choose that. And then I can schedule it, add a caption. So I can put like blah, 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 and then post that to my story. Right, we're going to add some more options. I can go to my profile settings like this, just so you can see it properly. Loads of profile settings there, and you can see the auctions, and this is what the auctions will look like when you bid on them. So a lot of progress so far. Now that gradient needs to turn around. Next I'm going to work on like the seller side development, but yeah, this is good. We're off to the warehouse, and I've got my new CCTV signs. This should... What the fuck are they shouting at? Fucking weirdos. Anyway, got my new CCTV signs, and hopefully this stops them from breaking in. Obviously I've also got CCTV, which I've got in the car there, and another kind of port for my Starlink, and I've also got my camera equipment so that I can record a video of me and Fraser putting up the CCTV. So straight to the theatre, and then we'll get this shit set up, ready to go. Oh, I've got Fraser's keys from earlier. We're starting to lose a bit of light though, but luckily there's a few lights there, but it's not ideal. We're at the warehouse. Theatre. I've just got to record some content. I'll be back to the vlog. The cameras are well underway. We've got 1, 2, 3 fitted right now. Fraser's just doing the third one. So we've got one over there, we got one there, and one above the door there. We're going to remove and destroy the old cameras, so you know everything looks up to date and new. We're taking off all the old signs and stuff like that as well, because it just looks stupid having these old tatty signs everywhere, and it's just annoying if anything. And then all of this rubbish that's around here is all going to be picked up tomorrow. All of that rubbish there is going to be picked up tomorrow as well. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. No issues at all. I can smell weed really bad, which is annoying because I could smell they were smoking weed when they broke in. Do you know what's weird? I can smell weed down that alleyway. I can smell weed down that alleyway. Yeah. Bit of a coincidence though, isn't it? Because we found a joint in there and it stunk of weed when they broke in.
Was someone smoking?
Behind in the alleyway. Should I go check it out? I'll go see if it's that fucking skagheads from the other day. Let's go have a look. We'll go get them on camera. We'll go walk down the alleyway anyway. So I'll show you where the other cameras are going to go. So also, I need to rub down this fence. So if anyone knows what tools I can use to rub down that fence, that'd be great. Something like, obviously I've tried an angle grinder, but it takes ages. So ideally, if there's something that's a little bit more robust than that, that'll be a little bit more autonomous or a little bit faster, that'd be great. So obviously this isn't like an 18-foot wall. You can't climb that wall. So I'm not too worried about the security over that. And then, what else have we got? This is obviously the outside of the property up here. Unfortunately, the property is in a bit you know, the area is not amazing. So this is the outside of the property, which is, you know, all good, no issues. The police actually came around today, and this is the alleyway. Well, there's no one down the alleyway at the moment, but that is what's given us grief. So yeah, you know, not much we can do. And this is where we're going to put the fourth camera, right on the top there, so you can see that window, that window, that window, and they'll be able to see it anyway, mate. Oh look, it's the police. They came around earlier apparently, and I wasn't in. Yeah, the police came around and I wasn't in, so they've probably got a watch out on this building because it keeps getting robbed.
Yeah, they're probably going to tell me off for the noise.
And the last camera is going on now. Don't worry, Fraser, it's only Nan and Grandad that watches these vlogs. Literally, I've got 100 subscribers today.
Oh, well.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. We're having to go back round to every single one of the cameras because Fraser, even though I said to him, make sure you've turned the cameras on, didn't turn the cameras on.
You didn't tell me how to do it.
I did tell you how to do it, Fraser. It's not hard how to turn on the cameras, is it? You press the on button?
No, there's a cap, and then there's two buttons.
Do you reckon that used to be the top of the wall?
No.
And they built on top of that?
No.
Oh. The cameras are up, tested and working. We just need to put them on the alleyway. Probably do that tomorrow, but all good so far. And we could even set an alarm off on the cameras. I won't do it now because it's late, and I reckon I made some windows twitch, but I'll show you tomorrow. So this is probably going to be the end of the vlog. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.